Hi here, Vince here. I'm back for another video and today I'm going to be talking about I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2018. It was the final on Sunday and I know it's been a few days now, but it's best to review it. It's better now than never. So, who was the winner of this year's I'm a Celebrity? Well, it's the first time in about 4 years we've had a King of the Jungle, and the King of the Jungle was King Harry Redknapp. He won this series. That's followed by Emily Atack, who finished second, and John Barrowman in third. So yes, Harry Redknapp is the winner of all the 11 celebrities that took part this year. A lot of people saying he was expected to win. I wouldn't say that. I think everybody had a chance of winning, being crowned King or Queen of the Jungle this year. I think they were all in a chance. I think even the top 5 that were left in, I think all of them could have had a chance of winning it. So yeah, I wouldn't say it wasn't so predictable this year. I think the last couple of years have been quite predictable of the winners, but this year I think it was less predictable, and I think it could have been any one of those top 5 who was left in. So yeah, but well done Harry. He won as King of the Jungle. You know what, I mean, before the Jungle even started, I don't think everybody was saying that he was going to win, because, you know, you wouldn't expect it. I mean, I think we were all quite worried for his health. I think I even misjudged him before he entered the Jungle, because I was saying like, oh, he's lost his way at the caring home, he's got on the plane to Australia by accident, and I think I misjudged him a little bit because I didn't know what he was going to be like in the Jungle. But actually he was quite funny in the Jungle, and he had his one-liners, you know, with jam roly-polies. He's talking about his wife Sandra, which was quite nice to see, and actually I really liked him by the end of it, and I was happy he was crowned king. And he's our oldest ever, like, King of the Jungle ever at 71, so well done Harry for that. So yes, what's going to happen to him now he's left the Jungle? Is he... Well, usually when you leave the Jungle, when you leave I'm a Celebrity behind, usually your career usually goes up. It usually... because people will know you best from I'm a Celebrity, you know. And, you know, if you count past winners of the Jungle, their careers have gone up. You know, like last year we had Toph who won it. She's left Made in Chelsea behind, I think, and now she's become quite a presenter, and now she even runs her own YouTube channel on YouTube. So, and also you got Scarlett Moffat who won before that. She's now become quite a popular TV presenter, hosts like Extra Camp on ITV2, and also is presenter on Saturday Night Takeaway. So yeah, I mean, you could have a good career after the Jungle, and I think some of the celebrities after this could have a good career. I think especially for Emily Atack, who I think beforehand, I have to be brutally honest, I don't think she had like the biggest... She wasn't the famous... She was the least famous out of the 11 celebrities that entered this year. I mean, no offence to Emily Atack, but I think most people only knew her from The In-Betweeners and some of the Keith Lemon sketch shows that she appeared in. So I think now she's left, I think she's definitely going to maybe start a more presenting role. Maybe she's definitely going to appear in Celebrity Juice more, and a lot of Keith Lemon stuff, but I think she might be like a popular presenter now. Same with, Fleur East as well, who came 4th. I'm surprised didn't actually get to the final, but Fleur East, I think she will, because she's got new music coming up in the new year, I think she will start a new music career, and I think her career will get high. And same with James McVeigh, he will probably rejoin the Vamps. It would be shocking if he goes solo. I don't think that will be the case. I think he'll return to the Vamps, and I think they all get better at their music careers as a group. And John Barrowman will probably go back to acting. I don't know if he'll go back to Doctor Who. He might do. Mind you, we have to wait until 2020 to the next series. Anyway, But he'll probably go back to acting because he's an actor. He might even release a single. You just never know. That's the power of the jungle. So, what do I think as a whole of the series? I've really enjoyed this series. I mean, it's been quite a lot of people like it. A lot of people were a bit but actually this series I think is quite good. I think the Bush Tucker trials have gone up than last year. I think they've been more creative. I think the campmates this year, the lineup of celebrity campmates we had this year, I think was a good lineup this year. It had all individual personalities in there. It was only Sarah and Malik were the quiet ones, but really they all had different personalities. They were all interesting to watch. I think the two problems I had with this series, they're minor issues really. I think the first problem is the campmates were a bit awarded too much. I would like to see them suffer a bit more. I know that's sinister in me, but I just wanted to see them I don't know, suffer, because you know they got. I mean, save it to the final where they have the big meal and that. I don't mind that, but I mean they were like fed oranges, like they were given a feast in one of the shows. Like, just save it to the final. Like, I don't want to see them scoff them face down with food all the time. I want to see them eat rice and beans more. I mean, I don't want to see them win stars. I want to see them suffer. Get campmates like that. And another thing, I think I would have liked seen a little bit more arguments, a little bit more drama in the camp this year. I mean, sure there's been friction between Nick and Noel and John and Rita about the food situation in camp. She got a bit feisty. I like Rita. But I would have liked to seen a little bit more drama. They said there were slight arguments in the camp. There was friction. There was a little bit drama, but I would have liked to seen a little bit more. I think they had like the four big personalities: Harry Redknapp, Nick Knowles, John Barrowman, and Noel Edmonds in the jungle. I think the producers really thought they would clash, but actually most of them got got together. I mean, which. I mean, to be fair, it hasn't been a boring series, let me say. I would have liked to seen a bit more drama, but although, I mean, sometimes, you know, them getting along is quite boring for the viewers, actually they were all had all interesting personalities to watch, so it wasn't completely boring, and actually it was very interesting to watch them, because they all were quite funny in camp, well, most of them were anyway, but I would have liked to see like a bit more arguments, because you know I want to see that. So yeah, but in general I think it was a good series. I think Holly Willoughby as host, I wasn't so sure how she was gonna host the jungle, but actually she did really well, better than I expected. So well done to Holly and Dec for presenting. I don't know if Holly will be back next year. There's rumours that Ant McPartlin might be returning to Britain's Got Talent with Dec next year, so I mean, don't know if he's ready for that, but you know, actually they weren't. I think they were actually better than I expected. So well done Holly and Dec for presenting this year's I'm a Celeb. Yeah, the trials have gone up this year. I think it was a good series. I wouldn't crave about saying it was a fantastic, amazing series. But yeah, again, I wouldn't say it's like the worst series ever. I think it was a good series. It was a good, pleasant series. Yeah, I think there's definitely. I think the 2015 series with Lady C. Oh, that was probably the best series of the jungle. I think this could be up there, but not right at the top. Yeah, again, not right at the bottom of like the lists of series of I'm a Celeb. But overall, it hasn't been a. It has been a good, pleasant series. Of the jungle. I think next year what they should do, I think they should, like, you know, we had like a nice camp this year, and the year before we had like a more argumentative camp, and then the year before we had a like nice camp, and then the year before we had Lady C, so it was quite an argumentative camp. So I think this year, no, I think next year, I think what they should do is like get celebrities that will definitely clash with other campmates. Like, I think definitely get another vlogger, get another social media star. I mean, it was a shame that Jet Maynard wasn't offered to go back in the jungle, but what can you do about it, really? I mean, definitely after like seeing Joe Sugg on Strictly, I think the producers of I'm a Celeb might see like, actually, there is a place for a social media star to go on our show, so let's get one. It doesn't have to be Jack Maynard, although it would be nice. I mean, you could get like Jack Mates. Like, he would get under people's skin. He would, well, actually no, he would ruffle some feathers, I should say. He might like be quite an explosive character. He might get on people's nerves, but it would be great TV to watch. You know, he would slag people off behind their back. But you know what? That would be so interesting to watch. Like, get somebody like that. Get more like American celebrities to enter the jungle. I know we had John Barrowman, but he's well known in the UK, and he probably has seen the jungle before, so he knew what he was in. Get celebrities who haven't seen the show before, so they don't know like what they're in for. Like Harry Redknapp wasn't in for, so like they probably won't win stars. So I would like to see that back in the jungle. But that is sinister to me. I want to see... maybe next year will be more of an argumentative camp than this year. Maybe. But in general, me personally, I think it was a good series. So, a bit more arguments next year. A little bit more... less awarding the camp with food. Unless it's for dinner. But yeah, but in general, it was a good, pleasant series to watch. And well done, Harry Redknapp coming up. I think he is the oldest winner. 71. I don't think we've gone higher than that. So well done to King Harry Redknapp for winning the jungle this year. Comment down below what you thought of I'm a Celebrity this year. Were you happy that Harry Redknapp was crowned King of the Jungle? Would you like a YouTuber to enter the jungle? Were you sad that Jack Maynard didn't enter the jungle this year? Would you like to see, like, I don't know, another YouTuber, a different YouTuber to enter the jungle next year? Comment down below all your thoughts and feelings about this year's I'm a Celeb and what they should do next year. You can like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back for another video very soon. Until then, have a great day. Goodbye.